Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Hyundai of Trenton. Take a look at a pre-owned vehicle. But this car has less than 900 miles on it, so it's brand new for the most part. What we're looking at here is a 2023 Toyota GR86 with the 6-speed manual transmission in Trueno Blue. So we're going to check this out, see what it brings to this sports car market. So let's dig in. All right, the front end of this GR86 in Trueno Blue, Toyota badge in the middle, flat black on the grille, GR on the right side, functional side air curtains. Lighting, we have LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, standard bulbs for turn signals, looking pretty mean here on the front end of this GR86. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, the wheel and tire setup on this GR86, we have a 17-inch wheel. Gloss black, silver accents, good look on the wheel, Toyota badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. These tires are wrapped in Michelin Primacy Tour all-season tires. 215 on the width, a 45 series sidewall, 17s, all four corners, rear wheel drive. But these are not the tires I would have put on it. This is a sports car. I would have gone with summer tires, probably Michelin Pilot Sport 4S summer tires, or if you want to go with an all-season, Michelin Pilot 4 all seasons, going to give you more stick, more performance, and more wear on those performance tires rather than these all seasons. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, we're looking at the side profile on this GR86, and it's a good-looking sports coupe. I really like the lines. I really like the way Toyota has designed this. Beautiful curves, great rear haunches with the body lines going over the rear wheels. Looks really good in this blue as well. Let me know what you think in the comments about this 86 design. Moving in closer, we have these front vents right here on the front fender behind the wheel. Those are functional. So we have the air coming from the front of the car with those side air curtains, keeping those brakes cool, letting the air channel down the side of the car, down back into the back area of the car, let it get through the air faster as well. Here we go. Gloss black on the side view mirrors, color matched on the door handles, right side fuel filler cap, up top, color matched roof with shark fin antenna, no sunroof in the GR86. Rear end of this GR86 looks so good. We have that trunk pickup on the deck lid looking good, Toyota badge in the middle, GR86 on the right, LED lighting all over the back of the car, functional dual exhaust, backup light down below, looks really, really good in this blue color. But you know what? We got dual exhaust and we got a performance sports car. Let's check out, see how it sounds. All right, we're under the hood of this 2023 GR86, and what do we have for a power plant? We have a 2.4 liter flat 4 engine mated to a 6-speed manual transmission, 228 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 20 in the city, 27 on the highway. The engine's minimum octane rating is 93, so you'll need to run this on super unleaded gas. And as we know, the Toyota GR86 and the Subaru BRZ are a joint venture between Toyota and Subaru. So you can see on the engine cover, we have the Toyota and Subaru badging as well. But a great looking engine here in this GR86. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, before we get in the interior of this vehicle, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much is this car? Well, I don't have an MSRP price because there's no window sticker in the vehicle. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants and looking up some stuff on the internet as we go through this review. Word to the wise, if you buy a car, especially a car like this, save the window sticker. It helps when the dealer you're trading it into, if it's not a Toyota dealer, knows what the heck they're looking at, and you might be able to get yourself some more cash if you have that window sticker. But the asking price for this vehicle with 853 miles on it is $35,300. Now let's check out the interior. Footbox action, dead pedal, and then we got the 3 pedals, clutch, brake, and accelerator, all rubber finish, carpeted floor mats in the trunk at this point, seats, manual assist for the driver and front passenger, black cloth interior, couple of different designs on it, headrest, fairly firm though on the seats, but again, we've got the base trim, so the cloth I can live with. Door panel action, all black, soft touch up top, black door handle, flat black on the switchgear, armrest, semi-soft with some stitching. Looks good on the door panel for a monochromatic interior. Here we go. We got soft touch up here. We do have some brushed aluminum trim along here, and then plastic up here, plastic down here, and then a fairly large glove box. All right, up top here, 2 heat air vents, 4-way hazards. Here is the base infotainment system. No nav in this infotainment system. All the nav is going to come through your phone. You can go into your media though, and you can connect your devices via Bluetooth, your iPod, phone through the USB ports that they have in here. So they got you covered that way. You can go into vehicle settings. You can set up the vehicle. There's your Wi-Fi hotspot. You can set up the vehicle however you would like. You got your clock settings if you want to change the clock, or your sound settings if you want to change the sound. There's your phone, managing your phone devices, managing your phone book that's inside this GR86. So they got some different action going on in here, but again, all the navigation will come through your phone via via USB, and of course, this a wired CarPlay and Android Auto. As we come down further, we have dual climate control action, which is nice. And I like these red gauges, gives it a sportier look. Here's your engine start-stop with the GR on it, which looks cool. Down below, we have some more switches, which look nice. Here's your defrost in the mirrors. Here's your mode. Now, that's not drive mode. That's how you want the air to come into the vehicle. Air recirc, sync. Obviously, the dual zone. We come down further. Here's what makes the magic. Here's the 6-speed manual transmission. Nice black gator with some stitching. Then we have a manual emergency brake, traction control off, track mode. We come all the way to the back. Whoa, look at that. This armrest is way in the back. Here's our key fob lock. Toyota emblem is unlocked. Pop the trunk, panic button. Nice look. 2 cup holders inside your center armrest, which opens like this. Boom. And then we got USB-A action and an aux jack in here. Toyota steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel with the stitching, Toyota badge on the horn button. I like the vibe of the wheel. GR down here, wish it was a flat bottom, help you get in and out. I'm 5'11", which isn't overly tall, but tall enough to get my knee stuck when I get out of this thing. Now the seat I have at my driving position and almost in its lowest setting as far as being low down. So a flat bottom would definitely help. Over here you got your telephone commands. You have your commands for your volume and whatnot on your infotainment system. On the right, you have your voice commands and then your little pad here to go through the digital dash here in this GR86. On the left, we have our headlights. On the right, we have our windshield wipers. Down here, you can brighten and dim the dash, or you can pop the trunk right there. So they got you covered there. This is a manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel, and your cruise control is right down there. Old style. And now we have our digital dash right here, and it's nice and easy to figure out. We got the tachometer set up in the middle. You can go through and you can get some additional information by toggling through here, and each one of these has a submenu, so you can get more information as well, which is a nice touch. And it takes you all the way down to the bottom, then back up to the top. You move over here, you got your lap timer, you got your stopwatch, you got your acceleration, you got the whole 9 yards in here if you're going to race this thing and take it around the track. So they got you covered there. Obviously your device connections, your screen and car settings as well. So they got some nice action in this GR86, especially when you have the tach on the outside and then your digital speedo on the inside. I think that looks pretty darn cool. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Overhead console action. If you want these dome lights to come on when you open and close the door, this switch over here all the way to the left on door. And then when you open it up, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting goes off. New LED on this base trim, SOS button in case you have an emergency. And then you have your visor, sun visor with vanity, no light. Does it slide? No. No slide and no extension. That's a bummer. And no sunroof. That's a bummer. Now this GR86 does have back seats, but as you can tell, they're not real full-size seats. So they're really there probably for additional storage. We don't even have headrests on the back. So not much action going on with these seats in this GR86, but they're there in case you need to put somebody really small in there. Trunk action in the GR86, pop it from the key fob, pop it from the dash, or you come to the back. Here's your backup camera right there, and underneath that, there's the button to open the trunk. Pop it, lift it up really light. Small opening, small space here in the trunk. You can probably stick in a couple of weekend bags or something like that for yourselves. Here are the carpeted floor mats that say GR on them, so that's nice. We also have a carpeted cargo mat in the back that says GR on it as well, so that's pretty cool. And in the back here, you got to fix a flat, so there's no spare. Now these rear seats will come down, but see these buttons on either side? There's a button there on the driver's side and one over there on the passenger side. Those both have to be pushed down together, and then this back of these rear seats will drop down as one piece, and then it will flatten out over the tops of these seats. So that's how that action works. I'm going to try to do it for you. One down. This may get a little hectic. 2 down. And now it comes down. My apologies for the camera work here, but it's a very small area. And now, as you can see, we have a lot more space. And if I run back around to the back of the car, we have a lot more space. So if you have larger items and you don't have anybody in the back of the car, you can drop these things and you'll have a lot more space than your standard trunk. So that's a nice touch. All right, we are driving this 2023 GR86. And before we get into the driving dynamics, which is what most of this driving review will be about, we're gonna talk about visibility great out of the windshield. Side glass, side view mirror, really good. And the back rear glass is fine. So not bad visibility, but you're gonna not get the safety suite action. No blind spot, no cross traffic alert, no lane keep assist. This is a pure sports car, and that's why you got the manual seats to save some weight. We got a flat 4 engine making 228 horsepower, but this car only weighs a little over 2,800 pounds. So power to weight ratio is fantastic in this little sports car. So we'll see how she does, see what the driving dynamics are like. We are low to the ground. If you got to get down into a car, then this is not the car for you. Sunroof would have been great in this thing, but this is the base trim, so we don't have all the fancy doodads in here. But weekend hooning car, yeah, for sure. You got really good response out of the steering in this 86. Feel the road. We got rear wheel drive in a small sports car. Magnificent, but here by Toyota and Subaru for that matter, since this is a joint venture. The 6-speed manual, great shifts, nice and short, positive gear changes, really feels good. Clutch, nice and light, great grabbing point. So really good stuff so far from this GR86. Got a red line of 7,500 RPM. Max horsepower comes in at 7,000. Max torque at 3,700. Look at the way it holds the line though. Just beautiful. Emergency stop. Look at that. Perfect. Nice and linear, right? And now we take off. You can feel those shifts mechanically. You can feel the linkage shifting as you shift. I love that raw feel of this sports car. Just terrific how they have this done. Turning radius. Beautiful. Look at that. This thing is something else. And who needs talking when you can just listen and have fun? Look at that. Stickier tires, we'd be in better shape. These all seasons are not going to cut it. But just a wonderful driving experience in this GR86. Another turnaround. Nice and tight. Holding the line, power out, and off you go, down off to the races. Really good stuff in this GR86. Wow, not a lot to be said. Corners like on rails, even with the all seasons, but I tell you, some summer tires or even some Pilot Sport 4 all seasons, they're going to give you a lot more stick, and they're going to give you a good amount of wear life as well. These all season tires don't belong on this car. But love how everything is put together in here. You know, they did some work getting this engine and transmission to be more responsive. It doesn't flatten out like it used to mid-rev range. Now it just stays right in there and pulls all the way. So they got that good job going as far as that goes. See the way that there's no flattening out, which is terrific. Used to be a flattening out spot there. Now we're going all the way to 7,000 and it's still pulling, no flattening out in that rev curve. So very well done by Toyota getting this thing back in shape. There goes an R8. Ha! They have probably about 10 of these for one R8. So really well done by Toyota and Subaru in this joint venture they call the GR86, GR standing for Gazoo Racing. And of course, the Subaru BRZ, which we haven't seen on the channel. Don't see many GR86s around on dealer lots new. Lucky to find this current model year 2023 for sale pre-owned at a Hyundai dealer. This car originally sold out of Utah. So interesting how it's wound up in New Jersey. But I'm glad I could get this 2023 Toyota GR86. Even though it's a base trim, it's got the 6-speed, and it is a ton of fun. And, you know, for 30, they're asking 35.3 for this car. That's a pretty penny for this car, I think. But it does do the job, and it is a lot of fun on the weekends, and you could daily drive this if you wanted, no problem. So I want to thank Hyundai of Trenton for allowing the channel access to this 2023 Toyota GR86 for a review this afternoon. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.